Good morning all of you. Welcome back to course Artificial Intelligence. Our today's topic of video is reinforcement learning. So if you remember, in the previous videos we have discussed about machine learning and we understand what are the major types of machine learning, and we also understand what are the different ways of learning. And while discussing the types of machine learning, we have seen that supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and the reinforcement learning. So in that video we are not focused more on reinforcement learning. So in this video we are more focusing on the concept of reinforcement learning. So this is a classification which I already told you in the previous video, that machine learning is basically classified into four categories, but majorly we consider three, that is supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Now let's try to understand the concept of reinforcement learning with the help of example. So in short, first of all, in single line I will tell you what is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a concept of a learning where that particular entity is going to learn by means of reward, or by means of trial and error. So we understand what is the technical definition. It's a type of learning where computer learn to perform a task through repeated trial and error interaction with the environment. So what you understand, in this case our entity is going to learn, but by how it is learned, by means of trial and error. So in order to demonstrate this, I will give a simple example that is not mentioned in this PPT, that at your childhood how you have learned riding a bicycle, how you learn to ride a bicycle, just by the means you have learned the bicycle by your own, though your parent is there with you, but still they have given a bicycle to you and they will ask you just try to ride the bicycle. So initially maybe the case that you try to ride the bicycle and you get fall down. So you understand that I need to balance in such a way that so that I should not get fall. So this is what a reinforcement learning, that means you are learning just by the sake of trial and error. Means while riding a bicycle, at the first time you don't know exactly how to balance it, so initially you may get fall down, then you come to know how you balance, and finally you start riding a bicycle. So this is what a reinforcement learning, by means of trial and error. So in this case when you fall, that means you are getting negative reward, but when you are trying to ride the bicycle smoothly, you are getting appreciation from your parent, yes, good. So this is what a reward means. In case of reinforcement learning, that particular agent, we call it as a agent or entity who is present in the environment. So what is the environment? That particular area where you are trying to ride a bicycle, this is what the environment. You are considered as an agent. And reward means what? Suppose you are getting appreciation from your parent, that is considered as a reward. And when you get a fall down, we consider it as a it's a punishment for you, just you are, as you have not balanced properly, you just get fall down. So this is what a punishment. And what is the action? Currently your means at the initial stage, your bicycle is in the ideal state, you are also in the ideal state, and you just try to start running the bicycle. So we called it as a action. That agent is going to take action in the environment. Environment is nothing but a particular place where you are riding a bicycle. We understand reward, we understand what is a positive reward, negative reward, and state means what? Currently you are in the ideal state, you as well as bicycle in the ideal state, that means your current state. And then once you start riding a bicycle, so riding a bicycle is what a action that you need to perform. And what is your aim? Ultimate aim is to maximize the reward. Okay, your aim is to maximize the reward, that is in terms of appreciation from the observer, maybe your parent, other your neighbors, or any other particular we can say other child are watching to you how you are riding a bicycle. So if you are riding bicycle smoothly, they are giving you appreciation, they are just clapping for you. So this is considered as a appreciation. So this is what a reinforcement learning means. You are trying to learn by means of trial and error, means you are interacting with the environment. Environment is nothing but a place where actually you are performing some kind of action. Okay, so I will provide you another example, don't worry. So here dog is sitting. Okay, so we consider that what is the environment over here. Consider that this is your home. Okay, at your home one cat is there, so cat is considered as an agent. And what is the state of that particular cat? Cat is in the sitting position. Then what action will take by that cat? The cat is walking. This is what action taken by cat. And as soon as she start walking, she got a reward, that she found a reward as a fish, or you can say rat. Okay, she, as soon as she started walking, she got a reward as a rat, or you can say a fish. So this is what a reward. So this is again the example of reinforcement learning. So in this case, that cat is getting a positive reward. So in this case, what we understand, this is what a software agent. Okay, software agent is a cat. What is the environment? Your home is the environment. What is the current state of the cat? The cat is in a sitting position. What action is taken by the cat? The cat is walking. And as soon as that cat starts walking, she got a reward. She got a positive reward, that she got a food, that is a fish as well as the rat. Okay, so this is the case. So in that case, that cat may get a negative reward. Suppose cat currently in a sitting position, and action, what action she has taken? She just get up from the particular place, but she didn't start walking, or she didn't start running. So in that case, whether she get a positive reward? No. Whether she can able to catch the catch the rat or catch the fish? No, she is not able to catch it. She is not able to catch it, so she got a negative reward. So in case of reinforcement learning, our main objective is to maximize the rewards. Again, I give another example. You are playing any particular game. Okay, you are playing any particular game, that is considered as a application of reinforcement learning, because initially you don't know anything about that game. But whenever you start playing, what is your aim? Your aim is to maximize the reward. Your aim is to maximize the reward. So means, your aim is that you need to select such a sequence of action, so that the reward gets maximized. So this is the main thing that you need to understand in the reinforcement learning. Our main objective is to maximize the reward point. So for this, we need to decide what set of action that we need to perform, so that our reward is maximized. So this is our main aim. Now this is another diagram. See here, you can see that we are providing the input. So this is what the agent. We understand cat is a agent. You are riding a bicycle, that means you are the agent. What is the environment? Environment means particular place where that particular action will takes place. So suppose we consider the example of riding bicycle. So you considered as an agent. Environment is nothing but a place where you are riding a bicycle. What is the action? So in this case, you will select an algorithm. So we'll discuss what are the different reinforcement algorithm is there. So in this case, you that agent is going to perform action in the environment, and for every action there is a reward. Means there is a reward system. That reward may be a positive, or that reward may be a negative. Okay, so in that case, you have taken an action, that you start riding a bicycle. So this is what a action. So from environment, you may get a positive reward or negative reward. Suppose you get a fall, that means you get a negative reward. Suppose you are riding a bicycle smoothly, that means you will get a positive reward. And in this case, what is your state? Currently you are in the ideal state, your bicycle is in ideal state. So this is what a current state. Now once you start riding bicycle, you are in the moving, so your state is going to be changed, and finally we got the output. So this is how reinforcement learning works. So let's try to understand more thing about reinforcement learning. So unlike supervised and unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning is also one of the type of learning which is based on the interaction with the environment. In this case, we are not going to provide any kind of training to the agent, but that agent is or you can say entity is going to learn by its own, by making some mistakes, and just by the experience, based on the experience, by means of trial and error. This is a definition of reinforcement learning. It's a kind of learning where computer learn, where machine is going to learn to perform a task through a repeated trial and error interaction with the dynamic environment, because environment is changing. Okay, just imagine a situation, you are trying to ride a bicycle when there is a rain. Okay, means in the rainy season you are trying to ride a bicycle. So in that environment is changed. Sometimes you try to ride a bicycle in the summer, that means that means there is a hot sun is there, hot sunny weather is there, and you are riding a bicycle. So this is what also, that's why we are saying that the environment is dynamic. So what are the different terms that is involved in the reinforcement learning? So first of all, we understand agent. Just we understand what is agent. Agent is nothing but an entity which acts, which perform some kind of action. Okay, this is what a agent. Then environment. Environment is nothing but a scenario or a place where agent is going to perform action. Reward means what? Immediate return that is given to the agent for whatever the action that he perform. State means what? Current situation written by the environment. And action means what? Reaction of an agent. Okay, just like that, you start riding bicycle, so this is what your action. The cat is walking, this is considered as a action. So these are the various terms that you need to understand in order to understand the concept of reinforcement learning. Then we try to understand what are the different characteristics of reinforcement learning. What are the characteristics? There is no supervisor. Okay, there is no supervisor in reinforcement learning as that of in supervised learning. In supervised learning, we have seen that we are making use of label data, and it is being takes place under the supervision of supervisor. But in case of reinforcement learning, there is no supervisor, and it is sequential decision making. Why? Because you need to perform set of action so as to maximize the reward. So this is again important thing to know about reinforcement learning. So time play a crucial role in the reinforcement learning. Exactly, just we have seen the example of cat. Suppose cat can able to see the rat is just present in that particular place, and suppose cat is taken the initiative, she start running instantly, so she can able to catch the rat. But suppose she is waiting, she is not start running, so she will not get the reward. So that's why in case of reinforcement learning, time play very important role. So playing a game, this is also application of reinforcement learning. So while playing the game, if you miss a particular thing by 1 second, then game is totally changed. Okay, so that's why in case of reinforcement learning, time play very important role. So feedback is always delayed, not instantaneous. So in that case, feedback is not instantly or not getting the feedback. This is what main thing about reinforcement learning. And agent action determine the subsequent data it receives. So these are the various characteristics of reinforcement learning. Then we talk about what are the different reinforcement learning algorithm. What are the different examples of reinforcement learning algorithm? As we have seen that in case of supervised learning, we talk about classification algorithms such as support vector machine, decision tree, random forest, naive Bayes. These are the various examples of supervised learning, especially in the category of classification. Similarly, in case of reinforcement learning, what are the different algorithms are there? So Q learning is very popular reinforcement learning algorithm, where Q stands for quality. You need to have a quality set of actions so that it helps you to maximize the reward. So Q stands for quality. Similarly, another algorithm is there that is somehow different from Q learning, that is SARSA, state action reward state action algorithm. This is another reinforcement algorithm. Then deep Q network, neural network concept is added to Q learning to form a DQN, that is a deep Q network. This is another reinforcement learning algorithm. Then deep deterministic policy gradient, this is another reinforcement algorithm. And asynchronous advantage actor critic, that is ACCC. This is another reinforcement learning algorithm. So these are the examples of reinforcement learning algorithm. Now at the last, we are going to discuss what are the different applications of reinforcement learning. So its main application is game playing. Here I have shown you in any game you may use a concept of reinforcement learning, because it's a trial and error. So whenever you will see the particular task is totally depend on trial and error, and when there is a mechanism of a reward point, so you can say there you can apply reinforcement learning. So whatever the game that you are playing, there we can make use of reinforcement learning so as to maximize the reward point. Means we need to find the sequence of action that we need to take so that reward point has to be maximized. Then in case of chemistry also, it's all again trial and error. Initially you don't know how much percentage of particular chemical that you have to mix so that you will get a particular mixture, so it is also trial and error. That means it's a reinforcement learning. Then controlling is there. In case of any control, let's say while driving a car, how much brake that you have to apply, how much accelerator that you need to apply, so it is also trial and error. Then in case of robotics, this is also in case of robotics we can make use of reinforcement learning. In case of business, in case of manufacturing, in case of finance sector. And in the latest, what is the advanced application of reinforcement learning? Self-driving car. So here you can see self-driving car, autonomous car, where there is no driver sitting in the car but car is running by itself. So autonomous car is a or self-driving car is a example of reinforcement learning. It's only trial and error. Just imagine a situation that autonomous car is running on the road and suddenly there is a object, so car is get stopped. So in that case car will get a reward, appreciation from the people that car has not hit the object. But if you seen that car has hit a particular object, then it get a negative reward from the environment, that people are making shouting that that particular car has that dash to that particular object. So just by the trial and error, that particular car is going to learn. So Tesla is making great innovation in the field of that automation car or autonomous car. So it helps that the concept of autonomous car may overcome various problems, because see, autonomous car is a machine, okay, and using that the machine never get tired. Just like that human being, if particular driver is there who is driving the four wheeler since from 24 hours, so driver get tired and he may get sleepy, and just because of that accident rate get increased. But this is not the case in case of self driving car. That machine is not never going to tired, it didn't get fed off, it didn't get sleepy. So autonomous car helps to overcome the problem of accident that is that we are facing nowadays or in the current situation. So reinforcement learning is a great initiative or great type in case of machine learning, which has multiple application in the real world. So I hope you understand the concept of reinforcement learning. You need to understand, or you need to remember only one thing: whenever you will see a particular problem where you need to learn by means of trial and error, so there is a possibility to apply reinforcement learning. Thank you.